So welcome, Lucy, to our interview today. We are talking about the test case crossover curriculum, which you did. And my first question is what does the action consist of?
So let me introduce the activity through a poster, which I will share with you. So our activity called Clever Game. Maybe are you asking why Clever Game? It was because the main aim was to create educational game. And we had very proposed format. We proposed desk game, computer game, or escape game. And all groups choose escape game. So we created 3 escape game in this activity. The game had the topic financial literacy, and we created games in 3 mixed teams of 3 high school pupils, their 3 teachers, 2 students, and 2 designers. I personally participate in the activity, and I have to say that it was very nice, and we had a nice atmosphere. For example, we listened to music when we worked together in the group, so it was very nice. I will switch to the other part of our poster, where you can see benefits of our game for pupils. So pupils met new people from 3 high schools and students of university. They help to stop boring learning because they created a clever game. They learn how to create games, and they can connect from anywhere because the activity was led online, so they can connect from home. So it could be a benefit of this activity. They developed their creativity in collaboration with 2 designers from practice, and they participated in a transnational project. I think that it is very good because they can write it in their future CVs that they participated in transnational project. I will switch to the last part of our poster, which is focused on terms. As you can see, we had 5 meetings. We started with online workshop on 25th of March. It was 6 hours workshops where we start to create clever games with help of design thinking. And we continue with the second workshop, second meeting on 22nd of April. The next part was a virtual study tour in supermarket WC, which is Gallery of Designers in Karlovy Vary. It was on 13th of May. The 4th part was online workshop on 3rd of June, where we finished our 3 escape games. And we had the last part, which was a public presentation, where pupils introduced their 3 clever games on 17th of June. So if we summarize it, we created educational games with help of design thinking.
And why do you think it's important to have creative entrepreneurs as mentors in the field of education?
It is very important because we need to show young people how to be creative. And normally our teachers are not so supportive in that field because they don't have a specialization for creativity, and they don't know how to teach to be more creative. So for this reason, we involve designers from gallery supermarket WC, and they led the activity Clever Game.
So you already had a network. Do you had other networks or pools where you did find the CCIs, the creatives?
We involved designers from this gallery because there is not many examples of culture and creative industries in our region. So we have to involve these designers. And these designers led initiatives for support of culture and creative industries more than 5 years. So they have a lot of experience.
And how do you contribute to the economic and social improvement of your region with this action?
So it is not a very easy question, but I will try to answer. This activity showed that creativity and interdisciplinary cooperation it's very important, and we have to support it in the future. So cultural and creative industries could help to raise the economy because of its innovations, and it's important to develop of creativity among young. So we try to support young people in their future creative jobs.
And how do you select, or did you select and convince the schools to take part in this project?
I think that you are expecting something, like a random choice, but it was easier because we have not so many high schools in our region. So we wanted to involve 3 schools: one creative school, one technical school, and one craft school. And the situation was very easy because in Sokolov region, we have only 2 schools, one craft school and one technical school. And in Karlovy Vary region, as whole, we have only one creative school. So it was very, very easy and clear choice.
Okay. And how did you present the outcome to the public? Maybe you can dwell on this a little bit more detailed.
I spoke about it in the first question. We organized a public presentation in June, which was online, and where pupils from 3 mixed teams presented their final escape games. The topic of games was financial literacy, and it was very nice because public had to could connect to the meeting through public could connect to the meeting from anywhere. So it was the benefit of the public presentation. Or 3 escape games were focus on, for example, town hall, for interviews, for job interviews, or for creation of CVs.
And if others would like to implement such a format, what would you recommend out of your experience?
It was very nice to organize cooperation among 3 high schools in our region, so I can warmly recommend it, this format, but it could be better if it will be physically, not online. Some participants say that it was very difficult to concentrate online in 6 hours. So, if it will be possible, do it physically. And we had 4 meetings and 1 public presentation, but it was not enough for creation of real games. So maybe take more time for the activity and add some other meetings, some 1 or 2 meetings to the format.
Thank you, Lucy, for this insight in your test case. We wish you good luck for the future, and thank you for participating. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Catherine.